is your take on sex before marriage?
So I feel like dating with someone with a child depends on your mindset. Because missing someone hurts. Yo, it hurts.
Yes.
I don't want to mind. I want to reach for.
Never allow people to manipulate you into believing that you are the reason they cheated.
Come with a classic, they come around your slave and say it's a sleeper. The ears are real, the petty is real. Watch your wife for a feature. Deposit the money.
Hi, hello everyone. This is Silindokuhle Nkambule. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, I'm happy to have you here. Please do not forget to subscribe. So today I'll be filming Cook With Me and answering a few questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. So I am with my two good friends, Ayanda and Silindokuhle. Come on guys, how about winning? This is me and Sal.
Hi guys.
Ayanda, please don't do this. And so in today's video they'll be helping me cook. They'll be asking me questions as I'm cooking and I'll be talking to you guys. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Let's go. Okay, so I don't necessarily know what I'm cooking. I just know that there'll be chicken and salads. Okay. And I won't have rice. I'll be doing dumplings, so it's gonna be fun. Let me show you the ingredients. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients. So I'll be cooking chicken with dumpling and veggies. I'm gonna show you guys the plate afterwards. Okay, so now let's get started. First question. I'll be asking the first question. Let's go.
Okay, so the first question is very, very deep. And it's asking, okay, so saying, how do I deal with unforgiving, toxic parents?
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That is very deep. That is very deep. Yeah. Guys, that is very deep, guys, because I feel like for someone to actually share something that is deep and like understandable, you have to go through this thing to like an extent, you know, because I don't know if I can talk about toxic parents. I had experience, you know, so to advise someone and say, oh, forgive them like this or like that, I wouldn't necessarily know how. But, you know, I do advise praying, you know, like praying and I don't know, it's deep. What are you even, like, what do they do? What is the thing that you need to forgive, first of all? And how do you define toxic? Are they toxic in the sense that they're constantly reminding you of the mistakes that you made, or they're just like mean to you, you know? So how to forgive them? Damn, that is deep. That is the only thing I can say, is like, that is a very deep, because how? That is a very good question. I feel like if someone knows and went through this thing, please share.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Okay. Come here.
I think I remember when we filmed our last video. I don't think there's a manual for forgiving people, you know, and judging from my experience, okay, no, I'm not saying I have toxic parents, no, but judging from my experience where I've had to like forgive people, I realized that I couldn't do it on my own. Like, I did not have the ability to forgive people on my own. So I'm just gonna emphasize on the prayer part. And pray about it. Just pray and like be very clear in your prayer. Tell God that you really want to forgive them, you really want to move past it, you want to get over it, but you just can't, you know. And I think the first step to forgiving someone, you as a person must be willing to forgive them, you know. And once you're willing and once you pray about it, eventually, it's not going to be like an overnight thing, it's not going to be walking in a park, but I feel like eventually you'll be able to forgive them, you know.
All right. So the first thing that I'm doing is my dumpling. Okay. So this is the way to mix. So yeah, what she said, I would say it's a very difficult topic, especially if you don't have like experience about it, because I feel like I would first need to understand what you went through, what is going on, you know. Otherwise, you know, I hope you do find a way to like not let that affect you so much, and if it does, cut them off. Cut them off. Move out. Move out. Alright. And you can also, you know, talking to someone like a therapist, a counselor, find someone to talk to and just let it out. You know, because if you're keeping it within you, you're going to be bitter and you just like be constantly mad at them. It's not good for you. Okay. Alright, so next question.
Oh, must I ask the next question?
Yes, okay.
Okay, this is this is so funny to me, but this is just the first one that popped up to me.
Yeah.
Somebody said, what's your opinion on you and them being an item one day?
Oh my God. Interesting to you.
You just asked me a question, and this was the first one that I read, and I'm
send a million
literally reacting like,
guys,
I
spiced the boyfriend into a shopping spree at 5K, at 500K US dollars. Okay, good date, first date. So please, now I'm raising my standards, man. The opinion is going to be based on how much you're willing to spend on the first date. Okay? Said man. Funny man, guys, I'm telling you, I'm like, I don't want man. I want to rich boyfriend. I want to be moneyed. Alright?
Me, you'll be a baller.
My degree is kicking me. One. Okay? And then say, independent woman, I can be independent and have a man with money, please. Woo! Okay, next question.
Another question.
Am I asking all the questions?
No, you guys can alternate.
Okay, you ask the question.
Okay, wait. So right now, this was the wet ingredient, okay? Have eggs, there's milk, and then salt. I don't know if salt is wet, but like, yeah, melt, guys. And then there's honey. So now I'm gonna mix the flour and the baking powder, and then I'm gonna mix it in a pot. Okay, next question.
Okay, and the question says, your opinion on long-distance relationships.
My opinion on long-distance relationship, like, take notes. Hands actually, and listen. Listen to me, guys. Kapati. Okay, I'm joking. I'm joking. I have a lot to say. I feel like I have a lot to say. But I feel like one thing people don't understand about long distance is that physical distance. And I feel like that should be the only distance between you guys. There shouldn't be loneliness and this place of trust and, you know, it's from this place of like lack of trust basically. And most people think that when you're trusting your partner, you're doing it for them. Yes, to an extent you are doing it for them, but it's really for yourself as well. You need to know that even if you're like 500 miles away, you are at peace with the person you are dating. So if you are dating someone who's constantly worrying you, that is not healthy. Leave that relationship. It is not for you. The only, as I said, the only distance should be physical, not time and space and everything. Like, oh my God, what is he doing? What is she doing? There's just like a lot of questioning, you know, and that is not good. My opinion is that they do last. It's possible to be in a long distance happy relationship if you guys both know what you want and you know that the distance is temporary. Not sure to 18 years, guys. So don't need distance, you know. Oh, you know, it's not boza and then you know. But yes, long distance relationships are just for people who are willing to fight for each other and they know that the distance is physical and that's it, you know. You can be with someone 24 hours in Babela and still have a distance. Understand? Because the emotions, the spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you're just like distant with this person. Okay. So if emotionally and mentally you are intact, and you guys just know that this is my baby, okay? And be untouchable, man. You know, like it's healthy with a big relationship, like a long distance relationship, and wherever you are, you're just untouchable. You know that the only person with a privilege is your man or your woman. Do that, okay? And a long distance relationship will work. Okay, next question.
Okay, so I think before you guys move on, so I can't really find the exact person.
Come, girl, in the frame, because I'm the body, I'm putting it. Oh, flip it. Okay. Okay.
We are too separate.
No, it's fine. We're the baking.
So I saw like some post on IG on someone's story about long distance relationship, and the guy posted that in his opinion, long distance works if there's something to hold on to, there's something to wait for. Like you guys can't start a relationship today, leave a long distance. You guys need to have like had some physical interaction before, like a memory that's gonna
Okay.
a memory that's gonna like, you know, help you as a person to have something to wait for, hold on to. I don't know if I'm making sense.
But I feel like there's so many people who meet
in the right
online.
words.
You know, like so many people who meet online and kind of see they are like across the world. And you know, I feel like for me it's not about the physical. That's the thing. If you don't make it about physical, every time you're not around, you feel like you're lacking something. You know. So if you don't make it physical and just make it like emotional and mentally and spiritually, just feel with you. This guy, this woman, I love them so much in my like content. Even if you've never touched them before, because they've touched your heart in a way that cannot be compared to physical touch. It's just like when I see them, everything's gonna fall into place. So I do understand that having a memory to remember and like all that, it makes sense. It's just like if you think about it all the time, like you're gonna miss it so much. You're gonna feel like you're making something. Eventually, you'll feel like, nah, you know, this is too much. Because missing someone hurts. It hurts. Yes. Memories are just like, oh my god, I need them. And imagine if you're not getting that thing that you need, and you lasted 2 years, 6 months. You know. So that's my opinion. Next question.
Okay, I think that I must stay on this relationship topic.
Okay.
This one is very Somebody's asking, what is your opinion on dating someone with a child? Damn. Damn. Like, are you not like? My question is like, are you prepared to be like a stepmother? Because that's at least how I see it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But also at the same time, the guy might not even want to involve you. And that's how it is. So, I don't know. But
If he doesn't want to involve, okay, let me ask him a question.
yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I just, this is what I
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like dating with someone with a child depends on your mindset. You know, if you are mentally not ready to have a kid of your own, this is your man, like this is your child and you're mentally not ready. Trust me, there is no way you're mentally ready to take someone else's child. Okay. So if, let's say for example, you love this guy, everything about him, you love it, really. I'm gonna talk like as a girl, okay? I'm gonna be as a stepmother. If you do not have love for children, and then you get involved with a guy, who has a kid, it's gonna be hard for you to accept this child, man, if you're mentally not there yet. It is hard. You're always going to see this kid as someone who's not yours. And then let's say sebakhulile, in a sense that they're 4 or 5. Now this child has principles that they learned from their mother, you know, and you also have your own principles as like Sling or as an individual. Now you're trying to enforce your principles on someone else's child, and if you're not ready to learn that you and the mother are different, it's going to lead to unnecessary fights and everything like that. So it's all about your mentality. I feel like it's about how willing and how honest you are about the situation. Okay, you need to be honest. You need to be like, I am ready or I am not ready. Not see, I'll see when I get there. You know, yeah, there's a kid, but if I don't see him him or her that much, it's like it's okay. I only love the daddy. The kid is with his mother. No, if you exclude part of the man's life, the chances of it catching up with you will probably make you toxic towards the child, and now you are angry towards someone who didn't do anything to you because you were not ready and you were not honest with yourself. So would I do it?
Hell no.
And she's even judging her. Would I do it? At this point in time, I really do feel like I cannot date someone with a child. I love babies. If you know me, I love babies, but I'm just like I don't have that emotional intelligence for that specific thing. You know, so
Later in life,
I
have an opinion. I also feel like you need to assess like the quality of like the guy, you get what I mean? Because I feel like some gents just introduce like every girlfriend they're with to their child, you get what I mean? Like, yeah, I feel like that's not introducing stability into the child's life. And also you don't want to be like girlfriend number 5 that's like here, you get what I mean? Yeah. Like you want the child to actually like view you, or at least I'm hoping with how serious your relationship might be, you want the child to see you as like a mother figure, not like, oh, Naini Dombasa, do you get what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And another thing, I feel like it's the guy or the woman's responsibility to let you know on the first date. You know what? Not even if it's not first date, yeah, as I said, first week of you guys talking. Not only you will fall in love with this guy and then 3 months later, oh, by the way, I have a kid. You know, first of all, you did not lie to me because I didn't ask you about the kid, man. But the fact that there's so many, you could hide that part of your life from me. It's like, what else can you hide? And now, because my emotions are influenced by so many things that we've done, I didn't like mentally prepare to accept another man's child. So what are you doing? You know? So you wanted to say something? Okay. Alright, so wait. Okay guys, so I mixed everything. I am not happy with the consistency, so I'm gonna put some more flour. Okay, next question.
Want it to be a bit thicker.
Yeah. Alright, next question.
What is your take on sex before marriage?
That is a very good question. You know, honestly, I feel like, you know, growing up, I feel like you get to understand why certain rules were in place to begin with. You know, and we've normalized hookup culture. You know, we've normalized being uncool if you don't know, if you're not a virgin. I mean, if you're a virgin, like, oh girl, okay. Yeah, like we've normalized so many things. So, you know, you're sad. You find yourself depressed because you are living a part of you in everyone you meet out of booties, just what hookup culture. So sex before marriage, I really feel like it should be a thing again.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So that's how
Are you trying to say no sex before marriage is a good thing?
I'm not saying,
You are saying right now, you say right now, sex before marriage should come back to fashion.
sex before marriage, huh? Oh, sex before, no sex before marriage. Oh my god.
Kind of thing again.
Yeah, no. I mean that abstain until you're married, you know, because the sex before marriage thing is just like, it is taking away so much from us, you know.
As people as
and
well.
besides this thing, equity, dignity, and pride, body counts, and all, put that aside. Put your mental health as well, your spiritual self is being affected. I know that leaves amanya sugar, but you should ask, you know, people, if you've had sex with someone, there are emotions after the sex that you were never going to feel if you didn't have sex, right? So now think about it, piling up, you are going to be affected one way or the other. So sex before marriage should like stop, okay, and abstain, and like abstain. Now mind you, even if you've started, I feel like you need the time to yourself to like correct your emotions, correct your spiritual self, and just save yourself for that person who's really worth it, you know. So anyone else wants to share?
I'm really interested.
Yeah. Alright, so now I have the consistency I want. Oh my gosh, look at this, I can eat it. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah. Oh damn, oh my god, guys, I don't have a cup. What's this? You put it as coffee in.
Do you need another like mug?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you need me to go get a mug?
Yes, please. Okay. It's okay. Guys, I'm waiting for a mug. Okay. You can ask me another question.
Alright. Do you think it's wise for ladies to hit on guys?
No. There is no way. No. Hitting on them like, what's up, dog? I like you. What's your hair? What's it?
What's your hair, dog?
What's your name?
What's your name? The bird? The what?
Yo, Ayanda, you're not serious, girl. So how do I feel? Do I think it's wise? I don't think it's wise. You can always make it clear that you like a guy. You know, the eyes, the smile, the laughing at unfunny jokes.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know, yeah.
there's so many ways.
There's so
Put
many
out
ways,
there.
exactly.
Don't be direct.
Don't be like, yo, dude, I really like you now.
Yeah.
Be the prize always.
Just
Okay?
remember that you are the prize.
Be the prize always, and I don't think it's wise. I don't know. And I feel like most of the time from like the friends I have, if you're a girl and you're gonna ask them out, they're not gonna take you seriously. First of all, they'll feel like you do that, yeah, well, all the time, because they know, guys know that you need to be a catch and you need to be hard. Like at some point, like, you know, not be for everyone and be easy. Then I'll say, if I want it, I'm gonna go for it. It's hard. No, girl, no, don't do that. Don't do it. It's not cute.
Don't do that.
And I don't advise it. Yeah, some relationship work. Yes, some will say to you, I asked them out and that's great for them. But I would not do it and I would not advise it. Okay, so yeah, next question.
Cheating. How do you feel about cheating? Do you think it can be justified?
No,
Never.
no, never that.
Not in a million years to come.
Like, no, I do not think it could be justified. Because, okay, let's say it was a mistake. Guys, what is a mistake? You a mistake, you know? And some people better will have that say, no, this girl didn't mean anything to me. Oh my God, don't belong down in one person. Okay, so it was a mistake. Guys, redefine mistake. What do you mean? What? Oh my God! Mistake! I fell inside there.
Like, I'm sorry?
No.
You texted the person, you arranged a meetup, you spoke about the details, you agreed, you left your place to go to that person or whoever you guys are meeting, or they came to you, whichever the case is, and then you're gonna tell me that it was a mistake. No guys, personally, cheating can never be justified.
Okay, let's say open me out. You know,
yeah, maybe it's a different scenario.
I'm gonna pay.
Yeah, even if it's a different scenario.
Yeah. Let's say you really do not go to the extent where you're texting them and everything like that.
Just happened.
And you guys, you are drunk, okay? And it happens. And then you were like, I wasn't thinking straight. So now you're telling me that as your partner, I have to be worried every time you go out because you don't think straight. If you know that you don't think straight when you're drunk, right? Why put yourself in that position?
In the first place.
Because what? Your partner is gonna understand that it was a mistake. No. Mistakes, no. Mistakes don't happen in cheating. That is one thing. That is one thing. And never accept mistake is an excuse for your partner cheating.
Any excuse, guys. And also, guys, never allow people to manipulate you into believing that you are the reason they cheated.
Yo, and they do that. And they're like, oh, he doesn't have time for me anymore. She's always busy, whatever.
Don't allow people to gaslight you.
You know why? If they cheat, tell them that nothing's gonna change because I'm still gonna be busy, right? I'm still gonna be unavailable. So you might as well save yourself time and find someone who's gonna be good enough or like be available for you all the time. Yo, they will continue doing this thing. And but the moment you forgive someone who cheated,
yeah, mama,
well, the excuses will get better and better and better every time. So
they will never stop.
Cheating is just should be a deal breaker. And say, okay, we are married now, we have kids. You are teaching your kid to make sure goodbye. I said Tanje and my excuses that figure out. Guys, maybe I do not understand marriages and I do not understand having a kid and having to fight for that. But the reason some people grow up thinking cheating is okay is because they see it at home. So if you're going to be so forgiving with your partner and you're fighting for the kid, that is what they'll. But babies, they take spirits. That's another thing. Energy and spirits affect. They see, they experience it, and then if this is your first time jollering, but when I say I wanted to get cheated, like where did you get that? Like what's the thing that surrounds them? It's the energy that's surrounding you. Okay, so next question.
We're looking for a question.
Okay guys, so I use cups for amatombolo and I've never used a cup this shape. It's usually like round cups and I hope it does not disappoint me.
I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think that this could be what you love. It took a lot of hardship just to learn how not to break down and stop it. No matter what I've seen in the past, I won't let it impact. I'll be grown now, baby. But I can't let it slip away, drift away, can go to waste, I say it's straight to your face, won't contemplate. You got to play that, babe. I don't wanna wait another minute for you.
It's question because I feel like there's a question that I think I wanted to be in on, and I feel like this is very deep, actually.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is, what is your take? What is your opinion on getting over body dysmorphia?
Yeah, I would get a question.
That's deep.
That is deep. So that's basically getting over a body part that has a disability, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What?
It's getting over a body that has like a disability, like a body part that has a disability.
That's not normal.
No, not really.
What is it then?
Yeah, it's a mental illness involving obsessive focus on a perceived flaw in appearance.
I really feel like I'm very uncomfortable talking like or advising people about how to do things that I do not have personal experience with, or like, you know, relating to them to an extent, because sometimes it's very easy to offend someone, especially if you've never been in the situation, you know, because how can I tell you to do something that I've never done or never even like had a 2% of experiencing, you know? So it might seem easy, like, oh gosh, just be confident, you know, be confident in yourself, love yourself and everything like that. But it's like, do I really understand you and like what you're going through, and you know? So how to do it? How would you guys do it? How would you guys do it? Like,
I feel like I have a little opinion on this one.
you don't have an opinion.
I don't know what to say.
But really, self-confidence and self-love
Yeah.
really goes like a long way, you know?
I have an opinion.
You have an opinion? Okay.
So I feel like, especially for women, it's like tough, because I feel like beauty standards, first of all, are constantly changing. So if you feel as if like you need to be a certain way, like according to what the beauty standards currently are, I feel like that's just also putting so much more pressure on yourself. And I would really just like advise for you to sort of like define your own beauty standard, and to sort of like just embrace your flaws. Like, that's easier said than done. I feel like that's something that we've all heard, like, oh, just love yourself. But it's so hard to like sometimes maybe love yourself if you really feel like this part of me is just like unlovable, or you just can't deal with that. But yeah, I just think it's tough being a woman, but you have to like define things for yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah,
Because you also, like, I like what you said about the beauty standards changing. Because sometimes you feel like there's a problem with you because so many people think that people like you.
I'm back.
Okay.
That's such a good point, or at least what I think you're talking about. I feel like sometimes there's things that you would be so insecure about in one phase, one stage of your life, but then at some point, like a few years down the line, it's in. It's train you. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Not so long ago, being skinny was the thing. Later, being curvy is the thing. Now people are going back to being skinny. Like, you will always want to keep up, and it's gonna affect you if you don't set your own beauty standards, as she said. And I really like that. I actually didn't even think about it like that. For me, you know, because I feel like I didn't necessarily understand the question, but I like what she said. I really do like what she said. Forget about society for a bit, and you know, and be happy, you know, because some people go to the gym, and gym is supposed to be healthiness, fitness, it's for your health, but it's not for health if it doesn't make you happy, you know. Happiness is the biggest part of being healthy, you know. Mentally, you can go to the gym, but if you're mentally not okay, you will not feel healthy. Your body will tell you, see, I am not healthy, you know. So be happy, define beauty for yourself. And if you need to practice like affirmations every single day, do that until it feels natural, until you believe it yourself. Speak it into existence. Oh, I am beautiful. Even if you don't feel like it, I am beautiful. One day all these things are gonna make sense. You're gonna like feel it as you say it, you know. So fake it until you make it, baby. Okay?
yeah, I agree. Fake it till you make it.
Yes. Okay. Just so you guys, you should know that if this video is me, I'm walking around and I'm not making sense, I'll film a sit down. Because you will be like, I'm pegging. Okay. Now I'm jumping out of bitch. Alright, let's go. Next word.
What is your opinion on cancel culture?
Yeah.
I'm different, guys. Because now it's like you're not allowed to have an opinion, and one's opinion is above everyone else's, you know. And at first it made sense because you are canceling people about doing things that are very offensive. Imagine hating on someone because of their body, because of their, you know, they're really nothing. Some topics make real life issues seem like they are nothing because people are not taking much. Nothing. I wanna use the right words because I don't cancel them, guys. People, how can I say it? With like the right intentions, you know, and then people who are not understanding why this thing has started. But the fact that it's okay, now this is ridiculous, you know, and the whole concept altogether seems like it's not a real thing. Yeah, I know. Cancel culture, guys, it's like, why can't you allow someone to be a human? You know, Nyalo, you make a mistake, that mistake defines the person. You do something that if you were not in camera in front of people, you were going to do it and it wasn't going to be a big deal. But Nyalo, you see this person is famous, or like they are known. Yeah, famous is being known, okay. Yeah, they're famous, like, yeah, you're not allowed to be human, okay? You decided to be in front of a camera, so cancel you. Like, what I don't like the whole idea. I don't like the whole idea. What do you know, cancel culture?
Like,
but
I can't see the onion. I do actually have an opinion when it comes to cancel culture. Like, I'm not so opposed to it. What I do not agree with, though, when it comes to cancel culture, is how selective it is. I don't know if you guys saw this Chris Rock thing, selective outrage. Yeah, I feel like cancel culture is literally like that. It's like with Chris Brown, for example. Gosh, I hope I'm not saying like polarizing things on the internet. But anyway,
I don't cancel.
if you feel like this is too much, just snip, cut it out. Okay. But like Chris Brown, for example, dude, like literally everybody listens to Chris Brown. Do you get what I mean? Everybody listens to Chris Brown. But only when it suits them, they want to like cancel him. Like, I don't know if you saw, there was some award show that he couldn't even perform at. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. And not like, I feel like let's be like that then with everything. Let's keep the energy. Don't be like, oh,
that's
okay,
why
we love you here, but then when it suits you also we don't love you. Like, where do we actually stand with this, or are we just being bullies? I think we're going to have a standard for that is. Yeah. No, we're not going to accept people.
Then everyone must be cancelled.
It must apply to everyone.
It mustn't be selective.
That's when show, and I'm good to, you know, it starts off with like the right intentions, and then everyone gets involved, and then even the people who do not understand what's going on, what was the concept of cancel culture, but and then police use it as a way of like we are in control here, you know. And then imagine you get a bit irritated because you just know that there's some people who don't even understand what do they mean, and they say let's cancel this person, you know, because you enjoy with Chris Brown, you love his music,
exactly.
TikTok,
it's
trend.
Like, I don't even understand what's all of a sudden
we hate it, we love it. Do we love it?
You know what I mean? It's just like, let's decide if we're writing them off like other artists. Let's write them off completely.
And if cancel culture was real, I'm a Kardashians and that's a cancel.
Thank you.
Okay.
If people are capitalizing off of being like so politically incorrect, just saying. No, they really are. Like, no publicity is bad publicity for them. Think about it. Think about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway.
I agree. Fully. Alright.
Okay, no.
Ask.
Do you want me to ask this?
Yeah.
What was I going to ask? How do you feel about artists? Oh, how do you feel about like when they say you must separate the artist from the art, or the person from do you get what I mean? Like, for example, yes, some artists do all of these bad things, but we don't associate them with their art. Do you get what I mean? So like, yes, listen to Chris Brown because he creates good music, but separate his personal life from his craft. How do you feel about that?
I don't think that's a thing, guys.
It's tough.
I don't think it's like. And when especially artists, bruh, like you see these people every single day, and you can't tell me one moment when they're doing their art, it's not who they are. This is who they are. This is part of who they are. Literally, they're making money out of this thing. It's different from like maybe an office job saying, disconnects my personal life with my professional life, like being in an office, you know, because I'm not gonna groove the office, you understand? I'm not a mother. You don't see me being a mother, being a whatever in the office, right? But with celebrities and their art and everything like that, they put it in our face, you know. You can't tell me that if I'm seeing an artist beating up his wife, I'm gonna be like, but in his songs he talks about loving them, you know, like he's a family guy. Oh, I like him. I just like his art, like not him, like his art. It does not make any sense. Because for you to connect with his art or her art, you need to understand who they are, you know. So it's like it's difficult, but I understand what they're trying to get out of it, but it's like very difficult.
I feel like that's just the burden sort of that comes with being like a celebrity, because I did sort of get that concept of like separating their craft from them. Because think about it, like your doctor could be racist, you know. Your doctor could be beating up his wife at home, but he's still like your doctor, and that doesn't affect him making money. Whereas with celebrities, it affects their brand deals and all of that stuff. So I get it. No, but like what you say, I do get it.
I mean, I think I did so much. I'm contradicting myself, but like, because what you said about the doctor, like, you know.
But I feel like it's the burden of being a celebrity. Because we do subscribe to not only your craft, but who you are, like you say. We're drawn to that as people. So it makes sense why brands wouldn't want to collaborate themselves with. But now, anyway, you know, I was such a conversationalist. Like, one leads to another. Because now, doesn't it make you wonder with like some celebrities how they're still associated with certain brands, even though they've done like some horrible stuff. And that's where cancel culture makes sense.
That is where cancel culture makes sense, and that was supposed to be the point. Like, you know, cancel culture. I do say you have an opinion. For example, you have an opinion about your and then you know, and then now you can't have an opinion when you are, you know, cancel them. You know, like if you're going to take someone's opinion as a personal attack, you'll want to cancel them because you don't believe in. I mean, what you believe in is not as firm as you think you are. You know, as you think it is. Your guys doesn't say about like what you think it is. So you try to quiet the other person by canceling them. You know, if you believe in what you're saying, no one will shake you, regardless of how strong their opinion is. If yours is a strong opinion, you stand on it. No one will shake you. No one. So when Anjeguti cancel, sometimes canceling just seems as, you know what, I'm not winning this thing, and I can find 50 more people who think the same way, and we're gonna quiet this person.
I feel like some people apply cancel culture.
It's bullying
for their own like convenience. They're using it at their own convenience. You know, whenever it feels convenient for them, when they then they just decide to involve cancel culture.
So
that's a very deep topic.
I don't think it's completely bad, but at the same time we're very selective where
cancel culture.
So true. That's the problem.
The concept itself, like the original one, and imagine you're a celebrity. I'm so sorry, please do not cancel me, guys.
The celebrity,
and you're a celebrity now. City, you were 12, okay, 15, 18. You make you post something
about something, Che, that is very sensitive. You understand? What post you are 18 years old. They find it when I'm 88. And it's like, this man used to say this. How he is reasoning now is not the same way he was reasoning when he was 18 years old. So now you're canceling me with I was young, you know. Now, like, for example, say there was something very offensive, and then with 30 years, when he's 30 years old, he's saying something different, contradicting what he said when he was 18. So you're telling me you are not allowed to grow. Yeah. When I was 7 years old, I thought being a Barbie is the thing. Right? Let's say Barbie does something much, and I'm like, oh Barbie, I hate you. You're like, 7 years old.
I hate you.
7 years old. So you say you hate Barbie, but she used to say she's everything. Like, make it make sense.
Make sense.
We grow up, you know. But don't cuss me, okay? Me too. Next question.
Right. I love this one. What's your opinion on the concept of love as a whole?
Wow. They can love you and cheat on you. For me, miss me. I'm constantly doing things that are hurting me, but because I love you, I will stay, and love should hurt. Everyone around you can sleep. That like this is toxic.
90 days rule before giving the coochie up. Ooh, this is like Steve Harvey.
90 minutes these days, Baba.
When I'm signing a prenup, we're already foreseeing this marriage ending.
Thank you.